Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks so much for joining us on Ludicrous Feed. I had a fantastic question from a viewer the other day asking me which was the better option, to buy a standard range plus Model 3 with full self-driving, which is $8,500, versus buying a long range all-wheel drive without full self-driving. So the price difference between the two, the standard range plus with full self-driving, which is $8,500 here in Australia, works out to be $79,000 on road here in New South Wales. The long-range all-wheel drive without full self-driving is $93,000. So the price difference between the two is about $14,000. So you're probably asking, is it worth going the extra $14,000 to get long-range all-wheel drive? Well, first of all, the $14,000, sure, you lose the full self-driving, but you also get the premium interior, which gets you the better sound system. You get heated seats as well, front and back. Floor mats apparently come standard as well with the premium interior. Other things, you get obviously better acceleration. It's 4.2 seconds for the long-range all-wheel drive. And also you get longer range, obviously, hence the name long range. You get 460 in the standard range plus versus 620 in the long range. So that's a difference of literally almost 200 kilometers in range. So if you go for road trips or if you go around town a lot during the day, don't have time to recharge, then the long-range all-wheel drive certainly is an option. And of course you get the dual motor, so it's a better drivetrain or better powertrain with the long-range all-wheel drive, hence the faster acceleration, and also two motors, so a more powerful vehicle. So $14,000 is a big investment for all those things. Full self-driving, now I'm going to talk about this for a little moment. I have opted not to go for full self-driving on my wife's Model 3. In fact, in my Model S currently behind me, I don't even have Autopilot 1. It's an older car. I just don't think, personally, I need that autonomous driving at this stage in my journey with my car. I mean, the Model 3, all variants come with Autopilot Basic Standard. So if you want to know the difference between Autopilot Basic versus full self-driving, I've got a video on that already, so take a look at this link above me, and you want to find the difference, check that out yourself. But in essence, all Model 3s come with Autopilot Basic, which means that it's essentially glorified cruise control. What I mean by that is that it keeps the speed that you want. There's adaptive cruise control, so it keeps the length between you and the car in front of you, and you can set that distance as well. And you've also got lane keeping assist, so it'll keep the lane. So like I said, cruise control on steroids. You also get auto park as well with the basic autopilot. Full self-driving is a whole kettle of fish, okay? So you get better stopping at traffic lights, lane changing, summon, so you can with the app ask the car to come towards you. And there's also navigation on autopilot, NOA. So navigation autopilot is essentially, you can tap into the screen where you want to go and the car theoretically can take you there. There are videos from Tesla showing the car being able to do that in California. It's not legalized or not available just yet in all states in America. Certainly in Australia is not available yet. It says on the Model 3 website when you order it, it says coming soon. So essentially you're paying $8,500 for technology that is promised and not available yet in Australia. There's no time frame for when it's going to come. And look, as much of a Tesla fan as I am, I know that Tesla aren't great with their promises. So, for example, the Model 3 in Australia has taken 3 years to come here. That's a long time. And also, other things like the fact that the prices chop and change all the time. So Model S and Model X, the prices have come down so much in the last 2 years without warning. And that worries me because, when Tesla says that full self-driving is available soon, I can't tell. I don't know when, there's no time frame, there's no deadline. It's contingent on Australian regulation as well, and we know how, I wouldn't say backwards, but certainly not forthcoming with autonomous technology nor electric vehicles in Australia. So $8,500 for full self-driving is a big investment, and personally one I'm not willing to take just yet. If you've got the cash to burn, go for it, go nuts. I mean, Elon has said that the price is going to go up soon anyway, so if you believe him and take his word, then yeah, pay the money. I just don't know whether that's true. I think just with time, naturally speaking, with more autonomous vehicles on the road, more electric cars, I just think the price is not going to go up that much. I mean, by that stage, I might buy a new car anyway, right? So I'm going to take that risk and not pay that money. Again, I can't make that decision for you. I'm just giving you my opinion and also the differences in price between standard range plus with full self-driving versus long range all-wheel drive. $14,000 difference. Differences in premium interior versus partial premium for the standard range. Difference in acceleration, difference in powertrain, difference in range. So all those things to consider. and obviously your own personal financial situation. Oh, before I go, guys, I wanted to show you something. So those of you who watched my test drive video of the Model 3 on a racetrack, Tesla also gave me some really cool gifts for the day. So it was a personal invitation, a very special invitation by Tesla, being a current Model S owner. So I got one of these, or two of these rather. These are passport holders, document holders. That's got a Tesla logo on it. It says Model S. I'm not sure whether you can see that. That might be on the inside. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, there it is. So that says Model S. Hope you can see that one. And this one is for Model 3. So that one's got the Tesla logo on it as well. And inside you'll see Model 3. Let me show you right there. So pretty cool. I'm sorry, I'm not giving these away. These are too cool to give away. So one for my wife, one for myself. These are passport holders. As you can see, put the passport in there and other documents as well. So thank you very much, Tesla, for these very funky gifts from my big test drive day. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you supporting Ludicrous Feed. Tell me what you think about the differences between Standard Range Plus with full self-driving versus long range all-wheel drive. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. And as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Ludicrous Feed to stay up to date with our latest videos. Congratulations to everyone who's used my referral link to buy a new Tesla. I'll leave that in the comments and also in the description below. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook for more content. Happy charging!